Okay. Hey
Hey
guys.
guys, welcome to the new episode of the Bootstrap Startup Show. Meet your two favorite guys, your podcast hosts, Andre and Stefan. Today we have a special guest, Nicolas. And the reason why I mentioned him and named him as a special guest, because usually we talk with startup founders about the ways how did they grow their startups, the ways how did they acquire their first customers, about the first hire and all of this stuff. And today we have a person actually whose business was killed by COVID. And Nicolas, yeah, it's not so fun actually, but we are going to talk a lot. We talk about the business lesson, the learning, the way how to come up after the failure, which I assume lots of startup founders, they're afraid to make mistakes, they're afraid to fail, because they lose confidence in themselves. So I assume this topic will bring lots of value to our listeners, to you guys actually. So thanks a lot for joining us today, Nicolas.
Thank you, Nicolas.
Thanks, happy to be here.
Actually, I didn't introduce you. So Nicolas is a founder of Impressius. It's a social media printer for events and venues. And probably you can even share your product, because it's like a physical product. It's not standard digital software as a service. So you can quickly introduce product and business.
So actually the black thing here, so that is Impressius. So we have a hardware plus software solution. What it is, it's a printer that is connected to social media. We rent it, or we used to rent it, but actually there are some positive signs of recovery, but we rent it to events and venues like hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, airports. So you can understand these targets were heavily impacted by COVID, and hence it brought our activity to zero, and then had to take drastic measures. So we have two models. We have this Impressius box, and we also have the Impressius Mini. So we're quite proud to have the smallest social media printer in the world. And then what it prints is photo stickers like this. What's interesting is there is no ink. So the benefit for the customer or the brand is that their audience will have a physical souvenir, which is very strong. But in order to print, the user has to go through social media and perform some action like sharing, hashtagging, sharing your email, answering a survey or something like that. So it's physical entertaining engagement plus data collection and organic amplification on social media. So actually, Andre, you can you can try it if you want by using the URL.
The problem is, I usually, when we are hosting the podcast, I usually switch off my phone and leave it somewhere.
Okay, never mind.
Me.
Okay, but if you want, Stefan, you can open that URL and then go through the website as we talk, and then we'll see your face on the photo, and I will show it.
I'm trying to locate my phone.
Okay. Let me do it. Let me do it by taking a picture of us like that, maybe on the big screen, and then I will do it from there. But yeah, so basically that's the product, and that will be a souvenir of my first webinar participation.
Okay. So you'll have your first reward for being a guest at the Bootstrap
of my future fame as a guest speaker.
Yeah, probably once you'll grow a unicorn.
Everyone will want to invite me on their podcast. It will be crazy.
While you are doing it.
Yeah. So just send this. So we have different ways to print. This is our web app, and so you choose your picture. Okay. Before that, you have to log in with your Facebook, so it will will get all your data, and then you can share. And now we will see the lights, which should start moving, and it will print. Or yeah, it's moving now. Yeah, I will fetch it. Okay.
How did you come up with the idea of launching this startup?
Okay, so that was 7 years ago. I was employed, had a job. I was doing online marketing. I was in charge of online marketing for an e-commerce website called Lazada, which is the local Amazon, which has been acquired by Alibaba. So I was in online marketing, and then I was thinking about those club or nightclub or parties photographer who go around and take photos of people. So I thought about that. I thought, but it's wait a minute, that's not really interactive, because you first you don't choose the picture, you don't see what he's shooting, and then the next day maybe you were too drunk, you don't remember. It's published on a Facebook album or something, and you never see the picture. So for the end user, it's useless. So I thought, okay, it would be more interesting if the photographer gave you an actual physical Polaroid, which actually just printed. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's some logo. It was a birthday of a kid.
Nice.
And yeah, I thought, okay, it would be better to have some physical souvenir. And it started from there. So at the beginning, Polaroid had just released the hybrid model, so physical plus a memory card, like with a soft copy of the picture, and you could customize the frame with the logo or anything. But I thought, okay, let's hack that and put the frame with the logo of the company and start approaching corporates and event organizer and be the photographer. So I started like this, me with sometimes a few friends, just to experiment. And I realized, okay, there is some demand, and the concept, people like the concept. The price is good. They're ready to spend. So because I'm an engineer, then I couldn't resist automating the thing and building this machine. So that's how it started.
Can you please tell me, when you decided to start, were you mentally prepared that one day you can fail?
Yeah.
Boom. Interesting question. It's hard to answer. I think it depends on the what level of preparation. When you start a business or a project, you're so full of hope and enthusiasm and energy that maybe intellectually that you can fail, because that's the odds. Of course, I knew that 9 companies out of 10 fail, and so yeah, I was aware I was taking a risk. Now, I think when you start a business, you don't think about it, or you think about it, but when you decide to start, you just go and you start. But actually, I was conscious of that, because I'll tell you how I started my company. This is a piece of advice I like to give to people who are employed and who are thinking to start their companies. When I was in this e-commerce company, I told my boss, look, I have an idea. I want to start a company, and so here is what I propose. I will take unpaid leave for 3 months. I will try my stuff. If it works, if it takes off, okay, I will resign and goodbye. But if it fails, then I can come back. So that's how you can secure like a security cushion for yourself. So I did that, and then I decided it was worth trying. So I resigned at the end.
Got it.